Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Krista.
With the Big Family Homestead getting eaten by mosquitoes.
It's nice out though.
It is nice out. We're took a little bit of time riding the ATVs, and we're out on a lake here, and there's these trails, and it's just beautiful. And I kind of wanted to do a little bit of a chat that you can be open to in conversation in the comment section down below as well, on things that you would do differently. And in this specific instance, for us considering homesteading, what are those things that you'd be like, man, I wish I would have known this or done that? And so the dialogue is open, Mama. What would be one of those things that you would go, man, I really wish I would have known this or done that?
I wish I would have started earlier.
That's funny because we've not talked about this.
Not at all.
And that's exactly the one I was going to say.
Oh, darn. Sorry, I took yours. No, it's...
Go ahead.
You know, I am in my mid to late 40s. You know what? Honestly, I don't care. I'm 47 years old. And to be starting to do this in my 40s, I wish I had started earlier, but I'm glad we started when we did, you know, for our family. So.
I feel very similar too. I feel in a lot of ways inadequate.
Yes, yeah, I feel that way too.
Because, you know, a lot of guys my age, they know how to build things with saws and you know, all this cool stuff, putting houses together and all that. And I'm just like, okay, how do we make a square box? Let's figure this out. We can do it.
Yeah.
Together we can do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of stuff that guys my age just know, like working on cars, engines and stuff like that. I only know the very basic things because I was spending my time differently.
Right.
I mean, I know how to record music with computers.
Right.
I know how to make a vocalist who's really bad sound really good with computers, which that's a whole other topic. Drives me nuts, actually.
Yeah.
But I agree that, you know, you go through life and you kind of do what's most important at the time.
Right. We were young and not thinking of the future and what's coming down the pike. You know, you were touring and I was raising kids and, you know.
Well, I'm not talking about that kind of thing because obviously you've got to make money and you've got to do what's on your plate. I'm saying maybe we could have watched a few less movies, you know, and invested more into who we were going to be long term,
right, rather
than just living in the moment completely.
Right.
So, oh, go ahead.
No, I was trying to think of something else to say.
One of the other things I wish that I had known beforehand was, not to assume you know anything about a topic if you've never done it.
Right.
For example, when we first got involved in chickens, you think, oh, well, I know what chickens eat, or I know this, or I know that. When in reality, if you don't know a topic, you probably should just go ahead and be humble enough to say, all right, somebody needs to tell me, or I need a book, or I need some kind of instruction.
Right.
And for us, that's when we first started doing this, was like shortly after that we got involved looking at all this YouTube stuff. And we're like, oh, wow, there's a lot of great information out there. But there's an equal amount of bad information.
I was just going to say that. Yes, there is just as much bad information as good information. You really have to watch lots and lots of different people and kind of take their information with a grain of salt and do what works for you and your family.
Well, yeah, you know, there's a saying here that ask 100 farmers a certain question and you're going to get 100 different answers on a certain question.
Yep.
But what we did, or what I did rather, is when I was researching a topic, I would watch a bunch of videos, I'd get some books and whatever I had access to, and then whatever the things that lined up were, like if you had 20 videos on, say, chicken tractor, how to build a chicken tractor, and every single one of them said X, Y, and Z, I would say that those things are probably safe bets to move forward with.
Right, and if there was one standing out saying you shouldn't do this ever, then you probably should not
But
watch
if it's only
that
one, if it's only one guy, and then
Right.
25 other people are saying, "Yeah, no, this is the way to go,"
Right.
well, then you probably should pay attention.
Right, because they clearly know more than that other one person.
Yeah. So another thing that I wish I would have known / done before we started all this would have been be more proactive in the way that we went about each, not item, not topic, each thing. Chickens, gardens, bees. We kind of just went at it like pew, 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 pew. And had we actually done it more systematically, I think we'd be a lot better off.
Yeah, and I think we kind of dumped a lot on our plate all at once.
That was a mistake.
That was a huge mistake. I would have definitely changed the way we did that, especially when we first moved here. We wanted to get this all going so fast, but we really didn't plan things out properly.
Yeah, well, you're right. In our desire to get it all done all at once, we kind of went through some learning phases, like, for example, buying the wrong pieces of equipment. Because we wanted it all to get done right now, we're paying the price now, in that now we have the wrong equipment, and we're having to probably sell both our tractors to get the right tractor. We've got 3 different trailers that we really only needed 1 or maybe 2, and all 3 of them are kind of useless.
Right, our stock trailer is just not quite big enough to move a significant amount of animals. Our flatbed trailer is just not long enough to hold 2 ATVs or a tractor. It's not it's not rated for a heavy enough tractor to be on there. And then our enclosed trailer is just way too small for anything.
Vehicles. We got a truck a while back that was more of like a soccer mom's truck.
Yeah, was not an actual work truck.
We didn't really understand what we should have bought.
Right.
Bought the wrong thing. Same thing with trying to plow the driveway.
Yeah.
We bought the wrong thing. And then Prep Setter Bob, he ended up helping us out and kind of guiding us and directing us in those ways. And that was incredibly helpful.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Other things that I wish we would have done differently, I would say, well, just the way that we spend our time.
Yeah.
And once again, it's just like, pew, 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 pew. You keep getting out of the sun.
I know.
I don't want to put a shadow on her face.
I back up so that I can see your face, because when I look that way, all I see is sun. I don't see his face.
Don't look at me. Look at them.
No,
look at them.
It's hard to do with the sun
Look at them.
glaring me in the
but
face.
I don't want to black shadow you there.
I'm okay with that, really.
No, then they won't see. Oh, jeez,
It's all right. Anyway.
No, but the way that we had been spending our time in the beginning was skitter scatter. Okay, well, let's go dig, 10 minutes in the garden when we really needed to invest like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we'll go and clean out this stall, but you only get it done halfway. Stop getting out of the sun.
Shush.
It's just starting my light.
What?
So, anyway, things that, what you would have done differently. What do you think you would have done differently? Leave comments down in the comments section below. I know one of the things that I would have done differently is step further back so that she can't keep pulling away from the camera.
There's one more thing that I would have wanted to learn to know a long time ago, is how to really cook well when I was younger.
You're an excellent cook now.
Yes, but it's taken a long time. It doesn't come, overnight. It's taken me many trials. I wish I would have had somebody to teach me.
My mom passed a little too soon. And let's just leave that there. My mom loved Christa, and Christa loved my mom. And
I wish I would have learned a lot younger how to make bread and how to cook, okay? So that's why I'm so passionate about teaching you guys how to do this. Those of you who are younger, I really want you guys to know how to do these things,
Yeah.
So you're not having to struggle later on in life.
Yeah. Like Brad learning how to weld now. Instead of, maybe I could have picked that up at like 15 in school, but no.
But no, you were too busy playing music.
That is true.
And making money doing that.
That is true. So I don't find regret in there,
right.
but I guess the regret is in that time that you have when you're just kind of messing around and you could be doing something else that's not interfering with your job. Then I think that time should have been spent more learning stuff for me. Anyway, I'm not talking about for you, baby. I'm talking about for me.
No, I know. I wish I knew how to build. There's always these little projects that I want to do, but I don't know how to do them. So.
Anyway, what are your thoughts, ideas, expectations, accusations, infiltrations? Leave them down below. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. It truly does help our family out. And with that, I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
From whatever we're at.
With the Big Family Homestead. You have an amazing day.
I'm blessed too.